coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City at NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. 1 pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Hey, let's go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. His first throw is an interception. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And he makes the left go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Center.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. And after the pick 6, it's another interception. Picked off by Jalen Petrie.
Lawrence's pass. Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
So here come the Texans for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
You hear me say all the time, Kate, that football is the ultimate team sport, but there are times as a quarterback it can feel a little bit like golf and match play. And when your opponent gives you a shot, gives you an opportunity with the pick, as a quarterback leading your team, you want to maximize it and take advantage of it.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
How's the set? Repeat.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
26-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future. Oh, ready? 18. That's it. 12. Buggy.
1st down throw by Stroud. He's got it along the sideline. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Oh, hey. Love a swap.
Now the 1st carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there. 3rd down.
On the quick, right? 18. That's it.
Now as the play clock got down to 5, a timeout comes in. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and 4 coming up now.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. That just stings. You got to be automatic from that distance. That is going to be a tough one for that sideline to absorb.
The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet. That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Hey, easy, route.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go. Hey, Soko, hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
On the red. Defense.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Lawrence now off the play action. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. On play action now, Lawrence. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Lawrence here running the sneak. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me, and I think many, scratching our heads.
Down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Lawrence going to try and run again. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
First down, Jacksonville.
One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Easy, route.
From the 39. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Decent 24. Hey.
Slot man motioned over.
Here we go.
2nd down, Etienne gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. And we'll pause here for an injured Texans player. Looks like he's shaken up, and they'll get someone out there to look at him. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hot. Hey, Silver.
It's Lawrence. This is complete to Patrick. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Rip, 23.
On fourth down, here's Lawrence. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Look the hot, look the hot. Here we go, let's go. Go, 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 go. 18, that's it. That's your man.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 18. Look the hot, look the hot.
To the air, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
18, that's it.
1st and 10, on to Mixon. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it would really break the backs of a defense.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him at the 38. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans trying to add to their lead. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go. 18, that's it. Nike Texans.
He's grabbed the throw on 1st down. This one's out to Noel, left side. He'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Making a stop, that was last year's Heisman Trophy winner, Travis Hunter.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Oh, ready? 18. Hey,
Nixon's going to get this off his own read. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Stroud off of play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now they have 3rd and short.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Stroud now on 3rd. Got his man. This is Noel. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
All right. Tony. 19 Texans.
Stroud from the pistol. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Kate. With some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. They send a tight end in motion. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. Soft lead, hit it quick. Call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Back to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Rip, 20.
Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much.
The rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
19 Texans. 18. What's that?
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that? Hey, uno.
Here's Stroud. That's incomplete left side. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Under. Under.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
These are 24.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having will extend well beyond 3rd down today. We'll just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Brought down before the return gets far. The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Cut by Collins on the slant. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
18. What's up?
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
18. What's up?
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Up and good from Fairbairn. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He finds Brown right side. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Finds the in route complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Lawrence working from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Red on red.
QB sneak coming. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
That is teaching tape for a linebacker. Read, react, and finish.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Red 23.
Now it's Lawrence. Looking for a target. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
The Texans going with a dime set here. We've got 6 DBs for third down. Now Lawrence. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. And up to Chubb to start the drive. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. The Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. First and 10 from the 41.
Or 18. What's that? Hey, uno.
Again, it's Chubb. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
On the quick, right?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Catch made by Woody Marks. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. I try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? It's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Oh, ready? 12. 11.
From the gun, Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up even more points in a win. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
On the red.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
A real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Another try following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Red, on the red.
Lawrence throwing here. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Let's go.
Desperation time here. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, go.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Looking to his fullback now. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Number 43. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Easy. Read it, 44. 24.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Chased out to his right. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
23. Hey, Soko, huh?
Motioning in the tight end now. 3rd and 1, Lawrence to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Hey.
Lawrence to throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. It's a gain of 4. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chain.
So close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. Now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Jenkins.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Jaguars trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Red.
Tight end going in motion here. Lawrence facing 3rd and long. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Not on the same page that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
I can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Taking a big shot for the end zone. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
They'll go right back to Pierce. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Running the sauce here to Marks. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Oh, okay. 18.
So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals.